CinePals.
Spoilers ahead for you, Achara Kirk, because you haven't finished the game yet.
No.
I finished the game twice.
How do you know that they're going to spoil it for me in this teaser?
I don't know. It's season 2. It's going to be based on the second game. Who knows? But I played The Last of Us 2 not that long ago with the $10 upgrade thing. I still think it's lame that PlayStation makes us use the disc after you pay for the upgrade, but whatever.
Take your grievances to PlayStation.
That's what this video is about.
This is HBO, okay? They have nothing to do with that.
That's a true. The Last of Us Season 2, the teaser trailer is here in front of us from HBO Max. Here we go.
Oh, you want to start or what?
Oh my gosh, she's in everything now, and I'm not mad at it.
This is dope.
Yeah.
Like,
It's beautiful.
they managed to create the whole town.
Oh, the guitar.
Let's try something different.
Oh, my favorite daddy.
You can't heal something unless you're
Wow.
brave enough to say it out loud.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
She's a cutie.
Say the thing you're afraid to say. Say it out loud.
Oh my God.
What it is, no matter how bad.
He looks so much like he does in the game. Oh gosh. Oh
What
no.
did you do?
That's Abby.
Yeah. Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they did a good job of recreating that.
Wow. Oh. Oh shoot. Ah.
Oh, what the hell?
Jeez, that looks terrifying.
You're not gonna make me cry, trailer. Nope. I'm good. We're good here. I managed to get through it.
They didn't give too much away at all.
No, they're misleading you if you...
If you don't know what happens, yeah, they're misleading you.
Well, here's the thing. The first season, the first comment says, "Oh, the season is going to hurt a lot." The first season felt so much like the game. It felt okay. This is a common complaint I have with Disney Plus shows. It felt like a Cliff Notes version of the game. A number of things they changed I didn't agree with. I was like, why did you change that? Nevertheless, it was a really, really good season. And it has me looking forward to this. And seeing how they're playing this, I'm like, I wonder if they made changes to the benefit of the show, because what they're really showing you here is that bond and that relationship. I have to be able to speak a little bit more freely. So if you haven't played the game yet, then you should exit this conversation here, because I'm going to talk about the game a little bit. But like you got past that part, the golf club, as we'll call it.
Yeah.
And so...
Which happens very early on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the game does have flashbacks, right? And so I can't tell if they're just leaning on that for this trailer, or if it's like if they're having him actually more involved in the season overall.
So I thought that they're splitting it up into 2 seasons.
I heard this.
So there is a chance that they're just trying to milk the Pedro, because we love the Pedro.
Well,
and so, like, of course, we want to have more of him. And we love Joel, the character, right? So
splitting it up into 2 seasons at the, like, initially when you hear that, you go, oh, they're just going to, like, take that whole story and split it up over 2 seasons. You know in the game that you can play as Abby. You already know that.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you already knew that because you saw bits of me.
Because in the beginning, I did see bits of you playing it.
Yeah.
And also in the beginning, there's a whole part where you, like, play as Abby leading up to the moment where the thing happens.
And so what I'm driving at is I think season 3 will be Abby's season.
Yeah.
That's what makes more sense to me, is that you do the reset and then you go through her story. I have no idea if that's how they're doing it, or if it's just going to be how the game should have been, in my opinion, where you just kind of cross it. You know, like you go back and forth between the two stories. As opposed to just like you play all the way through this and then you play all the way through this. It's entirely possible they're going to do that for this show because it's so faithful to the game. It's weird because it's like faithful to a fault, but then like it deviates in ways where I'm like, why did you do that? That's so weird.
I think it's going to be really good. Already, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this looks incredible.
I will say there was one change that I thought was pretty cool, which is when that like sniper sequence in season. I haven't watched season 1 but one time. But during that, there was that sniper sequence where they're trying to get past the sniper, right? And then like the bloater comes out of the ground.
Yeah.
I think that they definitely improved that in the show. It was more crazy in the show than I think it was in the game. And so I just want to like say that it's not all the changes were made were not good. I appreciated that.
You know what? I know that Abby is a bit of a divisive character for a lot of people. And obviously, Laura Bailey, who played her in the game, got a lot of hate for Abby. I think that the actress they cast actually facially looks a lot like the Abby in the game. Like, she obviously doesn't have the like, oh my God, how did you get so yoked out there in the apocalypse? But she definitely has the look.
I have a dumb question. Is that the grown-up Abby that we saw?
I think so.
Okay. I asked that because she didn't look big, right? And I was like, well, maybe... Like,
yeah, she just looks like a smaller lady.
So I was like, well, maybe that's like the younger version of her, played by the same actress.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I have no idea.
No, I don't think that they're gonna go down that route of like Abby's crazy yoked. It was an interesting choice.
I feel like there's gonna be people who are like, yo, why didn't you make her yoked enough?
Did you lift weights?
And it's
Were you lifting heavy?
It's entirely possible it's the same people who hated her initially, right?
Right.
Because you have people who are like mad and then they're like, no, now I love it. Don't change it. So it's entirely possible the people who were initially mad are gonna be like, no, you're supposed to make her all stacked. 14 protein shakes every day. Anyway, or lots of cows because they have a whole farm, right?
They did, yeah. They're very organized over there.
Yeah, this is a very, very good teaser, I felt, in terms of like kind of rooting you into the relationship between them. It makes me even more wish that season 1 was longer so I could really get more invested into that bond between them.
I mean,
because
I'm already invested in that bond between them because like it's so good. The show does such a great job of like really exploring the psyche of these people, and it's also interesting that we're getting to at least the way the trailer's set up, right? That he's in these therapy sessions, and so I think it is going to take a lot of an emotional route.
I'm glad you feel that way. I'm glad you feel that way. I feel like a lot of this is leaning on my experience with the game. For me,
You know what? I'm so genuinely curious for people who have not played the game and who are going to see the story play out for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so curious how they're going to feel about everything that goes down.
I agree 1,000% because I am feeling an emotional response to this, but I'm feeling that emotional response because of my experience.
Right.
Right? So do people watching this who only seen the show and not played the game have that emotional response? That's my question.
Right.
Because the reason I have an emotional response is because I know what the hell happens. It's like that's what it is.
Yeah. What a fun time to be living in.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, okay, so like, let's say you just showed this trailer to someone and they only watch the show. Are they going to are they going to cry? No.
No, because they don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Unless, I think maybe many people know what's going to happen. But if you've been living under a rock and you haven't...
Somehow Michael didn't. Somehow he didn't know that Joel gets, What? I already said it's spoilers.
Okay.
I gave people the heads up, but he somehow didn't know about the golf club. Like, I don't know how.
Not. There were so many memes.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Here. Right then. You guys, thanks so much.